Hi, my name's George. I'm a pilot, a Lynx pilot here at 815 Squadron here at RNS Yeovilton. I've wanted to join the Navy since I was about 7 or 8, always wanted to fly, and all the way through schooling I knew what I wanted to do, which was a really good bonus because I knew what I needed to aim for throughout my education. Training was quite intense, thoroughly enjoyable though, quite hard at times, but really good fun. It took about four to 4.5 years in total. First you join Dartmouth, where you do your officer training and you learn how to be an officer in the Navy. And then after you've graduated out of there after 9 months, you then progress on to start your flying training, which takes about 3 years. That takes you around the country up to RAF Cranwell, where you do your first initial flying training on little fixed-wing aeroplanes. And then it progresses on to RAF Shawbury, where you learn how to fly helicopters in a single-engine helicopter, and then you take those skills down here to Yeovilton to learn how to fly a Lynx. The flying aptitude tests were done before I joined the Navy, at around the age of 16 when I did mine. Really quite very similar to a lot of computer games out there at the moment. So if you're good at your computer games, you'll be good at the aptitude tests. For the pilot side of it, it's split into 3. You've got pilot, observer, and air traffic control, and the skills for each of those help you obviously in your designated career choice. For pilot, it's more orientated between sort of hand-eye coordination skills, so using a joystick to keep a ball in the centre of the screen while it's the computer trying to actively push it off. Also coordinating your hands with your feet to move that ball left, right, up, down, etc. like that. My job as a pilot here at 815 means I'm part of the flight team on the back of a frigate or a destroyer. I then deploy with that ship all around the world, different areas of the world. I personally have been to the Caribbean and the Falklands. In the Caribbean, we were doing post-disaster relief. So when a hurricane hits one of the Caribbean islands, we go in afterwards and help the guys there out with any electrical problems, medical problems, water, waste disposal, etc. like that. So that was really rewarding and really good fun stuff to do. Apart from that, we also, as well as doing that out in the Caribbean, we did counter-drug running operations. We chased the drug runners all around the Caribbean Sea, looking for those illegal drugs to try and prosecute them and then secure the drugs so they don't make their way over here to Europe. Initially, when you're going through flying training, it's very challenging to certainly fly a helicopter. Your right hand's on the cyclic, your left hand's on the collective, and your feet are on the pedals. So you're doing all 3 things at the same time. It's like patting your head and rubbing your belly at the same time whilst singing a song. At the same time, you've got lots of radio calls in your ear, so there's lots of things going on at any one time. It gets increasingly more difficult and more challenging as you obviously operate from a deck at night in the middle of the Atlantic, for instance, and then you're asked to go and hunt for a drug smuggler on night vision goggles. So yeah, there's some challenging times. It's good though. To be a pilot in the Royal Navy, the best thing is obviously you're serving your country, you're flying around the world, having a great time. You're out in places like the Caribbean where you've got a really good bunch of guys and camaraderie out there, and you can have a great time whilst having the best job in the Navy, where you're flying a Lynx helicopter around the skies, which is the little sports car of the Navy, and just thoroughly good fun, and recommend it to anyone.